You know, sometimes I get pretty sad when I see what's happened to Australia and the Philippines, when I look at my Philippine children and wife, who I struggle to bring over here. It makes me pretty sad to think about their futures, you know. When I look at the price of houses over in the Philippines and the price of houses over here, just to buy even a small house now, you can't get a small house for 50,000 over in Australia. And in the Philippines now, the houses have gone up from $500,000 to over 1 million, in excess of that. And many people are just trying to sell their houses for exorbitant amounts of money, say 8 million pesos, 10 million, you know, and it just goes up and up. Are those houses really worth that? Is that much effort really gone into building them? You know, has the labor been that intensive to cost that much money? I don't know. But one thing I do know is very few people, especially in the Philippines, have even 2,000 pesos spare a month. And now the house price is so high. It's just like, how are these people affording it? You know, are they drug dealing? Are they selling their bodies? You know, what are they doing to get this kind of money? I mean, the wages in the Philippines is like 15,000 pesos a month, you know, maximum maybe 30 working in Manila in an office. I mean, even senators are not getting that much compared to wages in Australia. And then you've got the overseas Philippine workers who are earning maybe 30,000 pesos a month, you know, and then they're funding their families getting all these exorbitantly priced houses overseas back in the Philippines, thinking that they're investment properties. To me, an investment, a real investment, has to be yielding at least 5% a year, at least 5%. I mean, in banks now, you can only get maybe between 1 and, if you're lucky, 2% per year. So that's pretty rubbish. But a real investment should be yielding, many would say 15%. I'm not greedy. I say between 5 to 7% is a good investment. Most of these houses, though, they're selling for 8 million, 10 million, or even less. Even if you buy one for 5 million, you know, or 3 million, the rental yield on that house is not going to amount to 5%. So it's not an investment. You'd be better off to get your money, stick it in the bank, earning 1% interest, because basically that's how much you're going to get in the rental yield on a house worth 5 to 6 million. So that is not an investment, you know. And then there's these brokers selling these houses in the Philippines, thinking and telling people and convincing people that these houses are real good investments, you know, because they're convincing them, oh, the price now is 2 million, but in a couple of years you can sell it for 4 million. Maybe, but all you're doing is you're pumping up the market, forcing other people who actually want to live in these places, forcing other people to pay the bill, you know. That to me it's really bad, because you've got a nation of poverty, you know, a whole nation full of poverty, and then you've got evil people pumping up the price of houses, convincing and lying to people, telling them they're investments, when there's far better investment opportunities. The way I see it is, a house should not be an investment. A house truly should be a place to live, a place to bring up your family, a place to enjoy family moments and spend time with friends. That to me is what a house should be used for. A house should never be used as an investment. And if it is used as an investment, at least, you know, allow the people to live there at a reasonable price, not just make them pay for your bad decisions and for your for your bad decision to like pay all that money for the house because it was your fault for buying it, you know. But like that's what I see over there now happening, and it's really sad, because when I first went over there, everything was, you know, it was good. It was more reasonably priced. People have more respect, you know. But I really did want to retire in the Philippines. I wanted to go there and live with all my family, you know. And sometimes still now, but the way it's going, it's like it's becoming more like Australia, you know. And that's the thing I don't like about Australia is because of the greed. The greed is what's driving away friends and family from each other, and the lack of love for each other. That's the real problem, you know, greed. So if we have a little less greed in the world, maybe it would be a better world.